Hi, I'm Nikki Alexandra, and in this video I'll be revealing my 7 steps to a more productive start to the year. So, let's get stuck in. Step 1 will have you letting go of the old and thinking ahead. Put away the old year. If you haven't done so already, get all those Christmas boxes and items put away in their homes. By putting them away in storage, this will make your home instantly feel fresh and decluttered. Open some windows and doors to let in the fresh New Year's air. Anything that you've been given for Christmas that you know is not to your liking can be sent to a new home. Don't leave these items in a pile in the corner to clutter your space. If you don't want to give them to charity shops for the fear of someone that gave them to you seeing them in the charity shops, there are apps available out there where you can give these to local residents for free. You just advertise them on the app for free, and the person who wants them comes to collect them at your door at a mutually convenient time. It really is very easy. Step 2 will help you save niblets of time every day, and this one is one of my personal favourites, your kitchen boost. Firstly, organise those healthy snacks for a grab-and-go energy boost throughout the day. You'll thank yourself for having a stack of fruit, vegetables, nuts, dried fruit, cereal bars and other healthy snacks readily available to avoid that temptation and subsequent energy slump. With this preparation, it's a great idea to get yourself a meal planner to avoid shopping blindly or forgetting what you'd planned to cook that week and then wasting ingredients. I like to use a magnetic dry whiteboard on my fridge so I can input whatever my kids are having for lunch that week, and then I plan around ensuring that they will be eating something different and nutritionally balanced each day. I also like to take into account days where we do extra activities like sports clubs and that sort of thing. And then I tend to make more energy dense meals around these to refuel after the exercise. Preparation is essential when you're trying to save time in the kitchen, and by doing this, when you're sorting out your weekly shop, you can also make meal prep part of your shopping routine. Having food delivered early in the morning on your day off and then preparing your healthy snacks and meals for the week is essential to saving money and time throughout the week. This will not only help you ensure you're providing healthy home-cooked meals for yourself and your family, but it will also save you money on those evenings where you just can't be bothered to cook because prep takes far too long and you'd usually find yourself grabbing an expensive takeaway. Well, newsflash, takeaways typically take around 30 minutes to an hour to be delivered, and that's not taking into account the amount of time spent choosing what you're going to have. There are hundreds of meals you can make in a fraction of this time and then just enjoy your evening. You really will be surprised how much money you can save just from not having those takeaways as regularly. Take a leaf from me and try it for yourself. Step 3 will help you to save time on getting ready and preparing those outfits for the day ahead. Your wardrobe declutter. Starting with a seasonal change and storing away anything that you just won't be using for the next couple of months. There are loads of ways you can store clothes and your shoes without them getting in the way. My personal favourite is to use vacuum packs that shrink those snuggly chunky knits into a mere fraction of their actual size. These can then be stored under your bed or in the loft until you're ready to use them again. Plus, most vacuum bags are reusable, so there's a bit of recycling there as well. While sorting out your clothes, put them into 2 piles, one for the work pile and one for your home pile. This will, in itself, save you time searching through everything for that top you want to wear. And finally, be harsh. If you come across anything that you forgot you had or you haven't worn in the last year, just let it go. Many charity shops are really happy to receive good quality items that they can sell, and you will be doing a really good thing by donating. The best way to prepare for this is to have your hangers facing backwards, and then when the item has been worn, you can put back the hanger in the wardrobe the right way round. Again, you might surprise yourself how simple yet worthwhile this will be. Step 4 is by far the most well known of becoming more productive, but doing it right is key. Diarising. You need to get yourself prepared with a paper diary planner, some pens and a few highlighters. If you prefer using technology for this, there are loads of apps out there available that you can use as a diary planner, and many of which provide the option to use different colours to organise different events or tasks. So whichever method you're using, it doesn't matter. Start by putting in the basics such as birthdays and anniversaries that you'd like to acknowledge. I would like to go one step further and make a note 1 to 2 weeks in advance to get the card ready for posting, and then get it sent in time to reach the destination before the special day. For those of you with family, in particular children at school like myself, you can then input your kids' term times, inset days and other significant days or events coming up through the year that you'll need to take into account. This will not only help you planning childcare, but it will also enable you to plan things like your annual leave around school holidays. Finally, with the information you already have in your diary, you can start planning when you will be taking annual leave, trips away, mini breaks, and also when you can take time out for yourself. Yes, this is a fundamental part of becoming more productive, you time, but I'll come back to that in step 6. Step 5 is something I've been recommended a number of times over the years, and it has proved invaluable. Notepads. If, like me, you like to use a pen and paper, start by getting yourself 3 A6 notepads and put them in areas you'll definitely be going throughout your day. For me, this is one in my handbag, one on my workstation, and one by my bed. Again, if you prefer to use technology, you can make use of your notepad on your smartphone. By doing this, you will be able to jot down those thoughts that pop into your head just at the wrong moment. Like, did I add milk to the shopping list? Or, I must book the vet tomorrow. You'll then be able to concentrate on whatever it was that you were doing just at the moment you were interrupted with that thought. I've found the most benefit from this can be when you're trying to get to sleep and thousands of things pop into your head just as you're drifting off. Just jot them down and forget about them until the morning when you can actually do something about it. Obviously, if you're worried that you left the candle on in the lounge, get yourself up and check. But seriously, this can be really effective if it's used correctly. Step 6 is by far the most important step to ensuring you avoid suffering from exhaustion and from becoming ill. You time. Find a good time each week where you'll have 30 minutes to an hour to yourself. Even if you can only fit in 20 minutes at first, you can build up to a longer weekly routine to do something you really enjoy. This can be anything from taking a bath with essential oils, bath salts and a face mask, to going for a long walk, or even going out for a drink with friends. Whatever you enjoy doing, make sure it's something that you're doing for yourself and to get away from the norm of your busy daily schedule and usual family life. Each month, you should aim to book yourself a time, in addition to the weekly time, for you to have a little treat. This can be anything from having a pamper treatment, a spa day, or going to see a show. Even a date night will really be beneficial for you to ensure you're remembering the important things in life and spending some of your time doing what you love with who you love. Finally, annual leave and holidays are a super important part of ensuring you will take a well-earned break from your busy lifestyle. These should be diarised annually, and if you can, a few times a year. If you're having a staycation, make sure that whatever you do is out of the norm and that you're able to relax, recoup and rejuvenate. The ideal gift to yourself in this respect would be a breakaway somewhere that is very different from your usual surroundings. You can take a family breakaway, a weekend getaway, or even a special trip to your desired location. It really doesn't matter. I've seen far too many people prioritise their busy lifestyle in an unhealthy way over the years, and they only find they suffer for it in the long run. It can cause things like stress, which in turn can make your body suffer real symptoms of serious illnesses, and it only continues in a negative motion. Remember, there's only one you, and you must prioritise yourself and your health first and foremost. There's absolutely no excuses. Step 7 helps you put things into perspective. Review. Take a look back at last year. What did you achieve that you're proud of? What did you want to achieve that you will do this year? What were you worried about? And does it really matter now? In my experience, it really doesn't matter. And that is assuming that you even remember what you were worried about. Worry is a mental state that can lead to anxiety and stress. If we can prevent this worry in the first place, we can help to alleviate the risk of ending up in that mental state in the first place. By becoming more organised, managing your time more effectively, and being more productive will, in turn, help to relieve worries, and you might just find that you're a calmer, happier person in the long run.